What's up, people? It's your boy here, Triple Tom, and this video, I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this video, but this is a video which probably should have never been made, but it's a video that I feel that I have to make, and for various reasons. One of the biggest reasons being the level at which this topic has really bothered me. So here's the thing, right? A certain YouTuber that I've recently known, he was having a live stream, and this YouTuber was basically talking, and if you guys know me, if I've ever been in any of your streams, well, if you guys know me, the easiest way to kind of get my attention is to actually have a stream. Sorry about that. But if you guys know me and know me from like any of your streams, you guys know that I'm like I'm one of those persons that when I show up to your stream, I'm trying to get people to like start interacting. I'm asking people questions, I'm asking you questions, I'm trying to keep the stream going, okay? So we're on the stream and we're talking, and it turns out, it ended up that he actually brought up the topic that he used to be in this Facebook group, and he ended up getting kicked from this Facebook group. So here's the thing. There's a Facebook group where other Pokemon Go players would basically communicate through the group, and they'd actually organize raids, and they'll notify everybody when a raid is going on, and they'll kind of just group up the raids, and they'll kind of give them the raid code and all that stuff, and they can use this raid code, and they'll all just group up, and they can beat Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, or whoever the raid boss Pokemon is, and everybody walks away with a Pokemon, and it's all fun and good, But there is one person. This person happens to be a spoofer, and now I've said this before and I'll say this again, I have no quarrels with spoofers, right? I live in a rural area where I have one gym, 4 Pokestops. I know what it is like to want more out of something and you can't get it, right? So this person is a spoofer. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Until Niantic like kind of does something about like the areas and the amount of Pokestops and gyms that are in areas, people are gonna spoof, because if I can walk like maybe, I don't know, quarter mile down the road, and I can spin a gym or a Pokestop, I won't have a reason to like, go out of my way and go do stuff. But anyway, going off topic, let's get back to the story. So, this person's a spoofer, right? And apparently he's a known spoofer. Maybe not YouTube famous spoofer, but people know him, he's a spoofer, right? So, this person shows up to the raid, and he's trying to get into the raid. So, they deny him access to the raid, They deny him access to the raid. They're like, oh no, we ain't giving you the code or anything. Well, alright, first off, I want you guys to know that I wasn't there. This was based on what I heard, right? So, this is just like my analysis or whatever. So, he goes to the raid and he shows up, and they deny him access to the raid. They deny him the code or whatever. So, he decides that, okay, cool, well, you guys aren't going to let me join the raid, then like whatever, right? So this YouTuber now, coming back to the YouTuber that I was telling you guys about, that was talking about the situation. Now, he actually called them out on it and telling them that they're kind of being a bully for this, which in my honest opinion, he's right. So he calls them out and saying that they're a bully for, denying this guy access to the raid simply for the fact that, he's a spoofer and whatever. However, this is where things kind of get messed up for me, and I kind of get a bit upset, because, see, the Pokemon Go community is a fun community, and I like it, and there are a lot of good people in it. There are also some terrible people in it, I can tell you that. right? So when he calls them out and tells them that you guys are being a bully for, you know, denying this guy access to the raid. I mean, he walked there and he was there and you guys denied him access simply for the fact that he's a spoofer. So him calling them out now ends up getting him banned from the group. They kicked him. He's out. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, well, that's messed up. Not just for the fact that they kicked him from the group, but this is the thing that this is level number one that gets me upset. Spoofers. Some of you watch my videos. Some of you don't watch my videos. Some of you probably never heard of me. I know spoofers. In person, I see them. They're real people. They have feelings. They have thoughts. They know what they're doing. And they do what they are doing. If a spoofer, and the community is against spoofers for the fact that somebody like me could be sitting here on my bucket that I sit on and edit, and I can go around my computer, and I can spoof to a location, and I can catch a Tyranitar, and I can catch a Zapdos, and I can catch a Moltres, and I can catch what ifs, right? Because I'm a spoofer. So I'm saying that I'm a spoofer now, even though I don't spoof, but I'm just saying, as metaphorically speaking, that I'm a spoofer. People dislike spoofers for the fact that they have that power and they are abusing a weakness in the game's programming or in a way that they can cheat this game. That's why people don't like spoofers. It's not that they see you on the streets and they don't like you. It's not the fact that you look different, you talk different, you act different or anything. No, people dislike spoofers for the fact that they can stay in one area and they can be in another area. That's why people dislike spoofers, and I get that. People keep telling, I know, what is it, FSUALT, that's on YouTube, right? I remember Trainer Tips tweeting to him. I read that tweet and I retweet that tweet, and I actually like that tweet. I commented on that tweet as well. I remember Trainer Tips saying to him, he should try going out and walking about once in a while, right? He could have blasted him and, you know, go all out and then whatever. But, you know, he just said his honest opinion. You can go and walk around from time to time, you know. Because that's how the game is meant to play. It's just a friendly comment or, you know, just something that someone can say. And I get that. If your problem with spoofers is the fact that they're staying in one area and being in different areas at will, and then a spoofer shows up, walks to an area, or drives to an area, or by any chance teleports to an area, and you deny this person access to wherever it is that you guys are having this raid simply for the fact that you know that this guy is a spoofer, and you want this guy to change and stop spoofing, and this guy stops spoofing and shows up to the area in person, and you deny him access. Who gives you that right to do that? But most importantly, how? How do you expect other spoofers to look at the rest of the community, the rest of the Pokemon Go community, when a spoofer decides that he's gonna stop spoofing and try going out once in a while and gets meted by meat-headed people who treat him as if he's got a plague and they don't want it anywhere near him, and he's gonna destroy stuff, and you know, oh, we don't want your kind around here, you're a spoofer, so cause you're a spoofer, we don't want you in our group, we don't want you near our raid, we don't want you near our gym. You don't get that right, you don't have that right, you can't do that, right? And that sends a negative opinion to the rest of the Pokemon Go community, right? And I know how things work, right? I know some people have powers and some people don't like stuff, and no, most of the times when people talk out, people hack people's stuff, and you know, things get messed up, but you know, I don't care, right? If y'all, I seen them hack like Reversal's Twitter or Reversal's Instagram or whatever it is for him speaking out on spoofers and what is, right? And I see that. I'm not talking out on spoofers. I'm talking out on the people who play Pokemon Go normally and then, you know, have a quarrel or an argument or a complaint against spoofers. But when spoofers stop spoofing and come to an area where they are, you deny them and you treat them terribly because you know they were spoofers or you knew they were spoofers, right? That is stupid. I'm actually refraining from like going all out in complaints right now because like there are people upstairs and I don't want to wake anybody up if anybody's sleeping. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm in a quarrel with anybody, even though I am in a quarrel with somebody, right? But all I'm saying is this: if any of y'all people are watching this video, if any of you people know somebody that spoofs, if you know somebody that used to spoof, matter of fact, go back on my channel and check out my video with my first Articuno raid. 2 people there were spoofers. 2 of them. They used to be spoofers and they stopped spoofing, right? And even though these guys were spoofers, these were guys that would be in an area with us playing Pokemon Go. And we knew they were spoofers. We see them spoof. But it's not like they spoof and go like, oh, they're going to take over gyms and stuff. They spoof to spin stops. And they spoof to spin stops because what? We live in a rural area. There ain't much stops here. I can't stock up in a day to go take on an epic battle. I can't hatch enough eggs to level up. I can't battle enough gyms to get enough coins to buy stuff online. And I don't even have a credit card, so I can't buy these stuff with my real life currency. The point that I'm trying to get right here is this. The game itself encourages spoofing. Spoofers are encouraged to stop spoofing, and when they stop spoofing, most of the people treat them horrible. That's backwards thinking, man. That's backwards thinking. When things like these go out, people who spoof are going to continue spoofing. And that's one of the reasons why these people spoof some of the time too, because some of them can't deal with people like you. People like you who are going to discriminate and judge them for them being there and you know, going all out on them because, you know, you guys have the upper end and you guys can. Well, hear what? Forget you and your Facebook group. Forget you and your private groups whenever you join in and whatever. And this is my honest opinion, right? I'm not telling you guys to keep spoofing, and I'm not telling you guys to stop spoofing and playing the game. I might tell you guys to stop spoofing and actually go out and play the game. But do what you do and do what makes you happy. But play the game the way the game was meant to be played, and you will experience what it is like to actually play Pokemon Go while you're on the go. Also, to the people who don't spoof and you feel like spoofing, I understand. Honestly, I do. But you don't have to. Trust me, you really don't have to. It's more than just a game. Yes, it is. It's an experience. It's a lifestyle. It's Pokemon Go. But it's not your life. It's a part of your life. You don't have to go, you know, to the dark side. However, I will say this again. Sorry, I had to cut that because the battery kind of died a while ago. So, as I was saying, I will say this to the people who did this to this person, right? It is not something nice to do to anybody or for whatever reason. And to the person who this act was done to, I'm sorry for these people, these you know, mateheads who actually did that. I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of them because they make us regular players look bad. And you know, to my friend, the YouTuber that actually got banned from the group. Sorry about that, dude, but I see you doing good anyways. So, to the people who have supported the Pokemon Go channels and the Pokemon Go community, thank you guys for what you guys have done. And as always, I hope you guys are good. You guys take care of yourselves, and videos will be coming soon. Hopefully this will be the last video that I ever have to do in this state of mind. So see you guys later. You guys take care.